Hi everybody, I hope you're doing okay. Some of you, I'm kind of hoping that nothing is wrong because I have a couple of you guys that you always make comments. And I haven't noticed any in the last couple of days, so I'm hoping and praying that everything's fine and that I hear from you soon. But today I want to talk to you about, this is what is called a pork steak. Okay? It comes from the Boston butt roast. That's actually where they cut it from. And what I did is I beat it with this. Okay? Now, I've heard of chicken fried steak, but I tried it once and I did not like the meat to it. And I think it's very expensive. And we grew up eating what we called battered pork chops. And that's where you just beat the pork steak. And this is going to serve more than one person, okay? And then you just dip it in egg wash and some seasoned flour with plenty of salt and black pepper. But today, I also want to give you another idea of what you could do. See the cream of mushroom soup, and then this is a can of mushrooms. Now, if you would like, with the cream of mushroom soup, you could add a small can of what they call green enchilada sauce. Do it like, 1 can of the green enchilada sauce and 1 can of the cream of mushroom soup. Mix the two together really well. Put your pork steaks in a oven-proof dish, big enough, I guess, to hold it. And it's okay if the pork chops get kind of piled on top of each other. That's fine. I prefer to brown my pork chops a little bit first before I do this. And then I line a pan, the oven-proof pan that I'm going to cook it in, usually like a dish, a long lasagna pan or something. And then I will take the cream of mushroom soup and the long green enchilada sauce, mix them together, and pour it over the top of the pork steaks. And then I will put some aluminum foil over the dish and bake it in the oven. Now, it comes out so tender and so delicious. And it makes this really nice gravy over it. But you don't have to use green enchilada sauce. You can use just a can of cream of mushroom soup. And if you like mushrooms, you can add another can of mushrooms, drain the mushrooms, and add that can of mushrooms to it. Add half a can of water. Mix it real good and pour it over your pork steaks. And then add your mushrooms. Just dump your mushrooms over the top. Put your aluminum foil over it and bake it until it's really just nice and tender. Now what will happen is you'll have a gravy. A really nice, creamy with mushroom gravy that goes so wonderful with some white rice on the side. It's all about trying to use our preps, getting ideas, different things that we can cook and we can make from what we have stocked and stored. But I'll show you, just in case, how you can make this batter fried pork steak. Now what I have here is some egg and some milk. And I'm going to bathe this pork steak really good in this milk and egg. I always thought everybody knew about pork steak, battered fried pork steak, until I've had company come over and I've made this and they think it's so delicious and they say they've never had it before. So I decided to go ahead and show you how I do this, just in case you might want to do it yourself. Then I take the pork steak and I work. It's a big steak, okay? And I'm just going to I'll drizzle over the top of the spots that it missed. I just want to get this on here really good. Now, I already put this in though. I use lard, okay? And I let it brown up a little bit on one side and I flipped it over so that the flour that I dip it in binds to the meat. Because, well, it's hard to explain, but once the blood starts running on top of it and everything, the flour doesn't stick as good. So I get it to stick on one side and then I flip it over. But I still need to cook this a little bit longer. And by the way, this does taste good with gravy over the top of it, you know. So I guess if you wanted to make it and do it like chicken fried steak, you put gravy over it, it'd be awesome. But we'll check it out after it's done. Okay, here is our batter fried pork chop. And if you want, you could use a package of this, mix it up, and then pour it over your pork chop if you want. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eat this just the way it is. I like it just battered and fried. But if you like the gravy, you can. And I hope all you guys are doing really great. And I would like to take this time to thank all of you for subscribing and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. And I hope I give you helpful information that'll help you for what's coming in the future, because it don't look good. But keep praying. God bless. Keep stocking and have a blessed day.